was breaking, my love ran away. This moment I knew. Hey everyone, how's it going? It is I, the real Randy Chavez, coming at you today, singing a little cascada with a OMI, DEVVE, DEFINITY, daCAT, VeVe, everything, DC, Bitcoin video. Guys, if you're new, welcome. If you're not, welcome back. I love you all. Everyone say hello to Dashi. Hello, Dashi. Commenting, liking, and subscribing is a free way to help support the channel. Non-free ways are Patreon, especially that super thanks button down below. Super chats as well. Be my bad boy, be my man. Sorry, I freaking love that song. The Nightcore version is obviously a close second, but the OG definitely still has it. There's a lot to go over today. As always, it'll be another 2-hour show. Let's go get this bread. This morning we got a notification from our dear president, Donald J. Trump, saying, hey, guess what? An additional 10% tariff on China. And I was like, oh my God, how many times is he going to announce tariffs? And how many times is Bitcoin just going to take a dump? Now, granted, today it actually held up okay. We're only down 0.5% today on Bitcoin, down about 2% on ETH. I think what happened is just just take a look at the last week. Not great, down about 16%. What is that? It actually only says 14.5% on the last week. So again, not a horrendous time there. But I would say that on the people are kind of tired of it going down, and they're just like, okay, what more can you do? Like more tariffs? Okay, we've already freaked out about that. We've already had our knee-jerk reaction. We've already sold. A lot of the longs have already been liquidated. What I think is going to happen is that you're going to have the cynicism take over. And then once it does, you'll get people be like, all right, you know what? I lost on the long. Now I'm going to short. And it's like the time too short, not that you should have, but the time too short probably would have been at 105K, 108K more recently, even if you want to say like, well, it went down to like 90, 91, 92 at the beginning of February, and now it's about like 98. If you wanted to short there, sure. But now that it's down to like 82, I'm not going to short here, or it's 84 now. But it was 82.8 earlier this morning. Again, I'm not going to short here anything, but if other people are going to, and then these big whales that have hundreds of billions of dollars, like, okay, yeah, short. Watch what happens, and then they'll just long it, and then they'll liquidate everyone, and then it's just going to run massively. Now that we might have some more pain before then. I don't know, but yeah, this is generally what happens. People kind of get like, this is one of the biggest bear traps I think that I've ever seen. There are people that have been here longer than I have, and they could tell you, well, actually, the biggest bear trap was in whatever month or year that was in. But let's see how OMI's held up today. OMI, I think, was actually up on the day. Yeah, I mean, it's up like 1.5%, so fairly negligible. But for people that want to see it go up, you'd rather see it up 1.5% than down. 00027. We are at 2 million in volume. 70% of people feel positive. 30% of people feel negative on the day. Again, there's going to be more on OMI later because there's a bit to go over, especially with VeVeVerse, especially with some licenses that I think could potentially be in play for certain things. But now I want to switch to DEVVE real quick. DEVVE has not had a good month so far. They're down another 7.5% today to 68, almost 69 cents. But they're down to 68 cents. This is going from like, let's do it from the day. Yeah, going back to like January, again, when we were up at like $1.80 and then way back down here now. Again, not a great look, but let's see what some of the specs are. Let's go to there. So OMI has outperformed DEVVE now. OMI is a higher market cap. DEVVE is down to 60 million. Jesus, I need more. 1.1 million in trading volume. And what I like about this, so people are pretty split on it today, 50-50. 50% feel positive, 50% feel negative. But what I really enjoy about it, I'll go to CoinMarketCap here because it shows all the exchanges that we're on. You have your Gate.io, you have your Uniswap, you have your MEXC. But what I really like to see is I have no idea what LCX, Lima Charlie X-Ray exchange is, but they have almost 250,000 in volume on it. And I was like, oh, okay, that's not bad. Now, obviously, BVox and LA Token, yeah, sure, cool, that's fine, but it's 12,000 and 7,000 in volume. I don't really care about that. But having LCX exchange and having 250,000 volume, okay, that's not bad. That actually helps. That makes up a decent amount of the volume. Again, the volume here is, what does it say, 1.1 million. But yeah, 60 million in volume is I'm sorry, 60 million for total market cap is pretty low. I definitely need more. Because again, that announcement, whenever that happens, I don't know. There wasn't too much from Tom today, but there was some from DEVVE, and I can go over that here. They go over and say, most tokenization is just digitalization. True tokenization needs scalable networks for real-world finance, patented fraud, theft, loss protection, and true self-custody. Real-world assets, true tokenization will be available on the DEVVE exchange. Gotta love that. The Bitcoin Fear and Greed Index is now at 10. That is the lowest. This is like, it says, I would have said max fear. Now it says extreme fear. This is the lowest that it's been since 2022. We have Bitcoin Magazine that's saying buy the dip. And again, there's so much to be bullish on, but they've just gotten crushed. Let's take a look at what other people have been saying. AVAX, they have an Avalanche credit card now, is designed for a world where crypto isn't just held, it's used, a new way to connect without relying on mainstream tools. Use your AVAX anywhere Visa is accepted, available digitally, physically for the ultimate convenience. I thought that was pretty fun. Texas Business and Commerce Committee passes strategic Bitcoin reserve bill and advances to the Senate floor. That's pretty awesome. The SEC has ended their investigation into Consensus, which is a parent company of MetaMask. Let's go on. Oh, Mr. Jeremy Padour, I have to go talk to you as well. We're going to get into the VeVe stuff as well. So this week, the SEC has ended investigations into Robinhood, Uniswap, Gemini, and Consensus. And then I believe Coinbase as well. I have to go in and take a look. Yep. Coinbase posted before, it is official. The case is dismissed. Time for fair legislation for the entire industry. I went over and posted on there before, hey guys, do you think now maybe we could get, an OMI listing, please? I know one of the reasons why we would likely, why we were likely not on Coinbase, and again, this is like one of the reasons, potentially, is that you don't want to draw attention from the SEC to us by going on an exchange that the SEC is actively investigating. But now they're not investigating. In fact, they're not investigating anyone anymore. So maybe Coinbase's rules might be a little lax. Maybe the VeVe and Comey team feel a little more comfortable. Speak of the devil, and there shall appear. VeVe, guys, great to see you live today. VeVeVerse tomorrow. Let's get this bread. Today is a very special day. It is National Pokemon Day. It was a nice 20-minute video this morning, and I even created a video as well. I love all their stuff. I love all of it. I think next Pokemon Day, we have a really great chance of having Pokemon on VeVe. I know, one win at a time. Next time. We have, like I said, we have a ton of stuff to go over, and I'll get to the VeVe stuff in a second. Let's go to Definity here real quick, and then daCAT, and then we will get to this news. We'll get to this spread. Definity down about 3.5% on the day to 2.4 cents. 5,900 in volume, not very much at all. 4.1 million fully diluted market cap, 3.7 million non-diluted. And again, this is, in my opinion, stupid undervalued. I will definitely get more. We'll be definitely trying to get more DEVVE at some point as well. But this is one of the things where after DEVVE goes up, obviously a lot's going to go into OMI, but a decent amount will go into Definity and then daCAT as well. daCAT, not a ton of volume on the day, $640 in volume, down about 1.7% on the day. But by the end of this year, I will have either gotten 10% of the supply, or I will have made this market cap multiple millions of dollars by trying. in which case maybe I get 3 or 5%, and then it's like a $2.5 million market cap. Like, okay, all right, I'm not going to try for 10% anymore at that point. But like I said, other stuff obviously does have to go up beforehand. Ideally, have DEVVE go up and then OMI, because again, OMI, VeVe's got a lot of stuff going for them. One of the things that I think they have going for them, outside of me writing the daCAT comic that will make the company a ton of money. Outside of that, you have Warner Brothers today that had their earnings, and they missed. They are still profitable. The stock actually went up today, but they canceled the Wonder Woman game. They canceled they canceled a lot of stuff. A lot of their video games have been, I don't want to say failures. They just in commercially they've been failures. Even though the DC multiverse stuff, I thought that was really cool. Apparently, a lot of microtransactions kind of killed that game, and then Suicide Squad kills the Justice League. That just didn't take off like they wanted either. So the Wonder Woman game was canceled. I can't help but think that DC is over there and they are losing money on a lot of stuff. And don't get me wrong, they go and say, well, you know what we want to do? We want to go and get 150 million subs for HBO Max by the end of 2026, and that's our goal. And it might seem like, yes, it's crazy. It's bananas. That's not going to happen. It's not going to happen, guys. You don't have enough good content on there for it to happen. But I digress. I can't help but think that they're seeing Marvel selling all of these digital collectibles, and not just the digital collectibles. I mean the digital comics specifically, and then being like, oh, yeah, well, yeah, we're in that space too. You know, we got candy, right? You guys still selling some of our stuff, and there is money, there's revenue coming in from that. Candy's got to give them something, right? I don't know how much they take of it. But you have to, if you're DC, you have to be kind of kicking yourself. You're like, might have bet on the wrong horse with this one. Like, remember that scene from Taken where you have Liam Neeson, like kind of like spouting this guy's business, like his ex-wife's new hubby's like business, and he's like, oh, how'd you know about that? He's like, I would not let you be around my daughter without knowing everything about you. And the guy says, oh, well, I have some resources too. Like, yeah, like this guy literally just told you like all of your business dealings supposed to be private. He's literally a spy. And it's like, yeah, I have some resources too. DC's got to be feeling like that guy. Like, yeah, I'm in Web3 as well. I got candy, and the amount of money that they're likely getting from there is just completely writ small by what VeVe's doing with Marvel Comics. And again, it's not Candy's fault. It's hard out there when you have the closure of just not just all of the other digital collectibles platforms, Hero, Recur, Cryptoys, etc. Cryptoys is still alive. Technically, they haven't been. They actually had an announcement the other day. The announcement was about like, hey, we're fine. We know we haven't been active on X, but there is a lot more to come. So I'm really curious about that. But then when you have Marvel Unlimited say like, hey, yeah, we're closing down. You have Dark Horse Digital Comics be like, yeah, we're not supporting this anymore. Heck, even DraftKings DraftKings is like a $15 billion company, and they're like, no, we're not doing this anymore. This digital stuff is for the birds, and VeVe's the only one kind of killing it right now. DC's got to be like, man, we really backed the wrong horse on this. Is it too late? Too late? Can we just back the truck up and go on VeVe? I do believe that one day DC Comics will be on VeVe. I have not changed that. Now, if Candy can hold on until the greater NFT narrative hits, then a lot of their stuff will do well. They'll survive and hopefully thrive. But yeah, I really want to see DC stuff on VeVe. I really want that. Now, obviously, we have that license already, but anyway, just the fact that they have really good IP that VeVe could use in their metaverse, I just want to see that. Anywho, let's go take a look at some of the rest of the news today after I get to some of these comments. Bill Gardner says autopay. Yeah, I guess we'll go with that one first, right, Turtle? Meow, meow, meow. Autopay, this is more of an issue like years back, but obviously now it's still an issue for any big drop that they do. It's going to matter. if you're in Australia, New Zealand, anywhere in the East, you know, these drop times of 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, or heck, even if you're in the West, like Hawaii, like it's 8 p.m. It's 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, which is fine for California. But if you're in Hawaii, it's like, bro, like I don't want to get up at 4:30 in the morning. If you're in New Zealand, Australia, whatever, you don't want to get up at like 1:30 in the morning and just be like, I'm not doing that. All you have to do now, apparently, is just be like, hey, have enough gems in there, get on the wait list, and then that's it. And that's it. If you get selected, you get selected, and you don't have to be up in the middle of the night. Now, obviously, sometimes part of the fun is being like, oh yeah, am I really doing this at 1:30 in the morning? Yeah, that's fun and exciting. But obviously, a lot of people that work, a lot of people that have families, they like their sleep. They need, especially if they have young kids, like sleep is precious. So going over and having this is a big win just for the company. Sergio Rodriguez had posted before. He posts a lot. I don't know if I could find the correct. Comic burns. Yeah, we'll go over the comic burns as well. We have a lot to talk about with that. Coinbase lawsuit. Come on, Sergio. Where's your post? Did I not screenshot it? Am I being an idiot? The fudge, man. Maybe I'm being a freaking moron over here, and I didn't screenshot what I was supposed to talk about. Oh, here it is. MTL, MCP program, burning, crafting, airdrops for holders, digitals, OMI utility, OMI to NFT, evolvables, and now the VeVeVerse. And this was before we had the autopay. So that's literally 11 things there. 11 things there that the company's done over the last few years. And is any one thing like this crazy miraculous thing that's going to make the company moon? No, but all of these things together, a little bit here for MTL, a little bit for MTL, like the confidence in VeVe should be at like an all-time high. And it's weirdly not. Like I think it's because people's vaults are down and OMI's down. Like, oh, yeah, you guys are doing great. You guys are making money, but we're not. My vault value's down. My OMI's down, and that is temporary. Like this is exactly what I would look for when I was in the Pokemon business. When I was like, okay, this PSA 9 and this PSA 10, they're selling for around the same thing. Like this does not make sense at all. This PSA 10 is clearly undervalued. Gonna go get that. Or if the PSA 10 was selling for like 20 times what the PSA 9 was selling for, I was like, oh, all right, that's way too much. This PSA 9's got to be super undervalued. Never lost on that. This is the exact thing. Like, guys, they're making how much money? Wait, let's ignore the successes and the vicissitudes of the last few years and just talk about now. Okay, making hundreds of thousands per month. And it's like, okay, well, they have a large payroll here. They're probably not profitable right now, but you know, how much do they have in the war chest to be able to hire all these people, hiring all these marketing? They have all these licenses. You know, they're clearly doing something right. They could raise capital by selling part of the company whenever they want. And again, they're making a lot of money, even though I assume all of that plus what they have in the reserves are probably being spent right now. But they're making all this money. They still have and the bull market has not hit yet. They have all these accomplishments. They are years beyond anyone else in this business. Same thing. If I hadn't already put in all my money into this, I'd put it all in now. Again, that's just for me. And this is why when DEVVE goes up, I will put most of it into OMI because of how undervalued it is. Now, obviously, stuff has to go up before, and again, it could be that OMI goes up first. It's very possible that happens. But right now, I don't see the digital narrative coming really anytime soon. It seemed like it was. And then meme coins kind of and then the whole market came crashing. So you know we'll see what the next narrative is. But right now, AI or gaming is completely out of it. AI is still kind of in it, and NFTs as a whole are still they were kind of in it before Trump launched the meme coin and then started with all these tariffs. But I would say that yeah, I'd probably a couple months here before we go take off. Now we could artificially kick it off. With the affiliate marketing, again, I have no idea what their plans are for that, but if they do something if they do something awesome and they just blast it out everywhere, yeah, it's going to go nuts. Anyway, let's go to the rest of the news from the last 2 days because I didn't get to everything yesterday. Oklahoma's Government Oversight Committee passed a strategic Bitcoin reserve bill, advancing to the House floor, which is great. Okay, very good. 255 million were liquidated from crypto markets yesterday between 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time and 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, which is nuts. Bumper Finance says, hey, everyone, we're thinking about kicking off some regular spaces to keep the conversation going. Would you guys love to see us join as guests? Think key opinion leaders, builders, analysts, etc. Anyone who would bring insight and value and good vibes. I was tagged in that a couple times. Felt very good about that. What's up, Kumo? Saying Baku. Where's Bill Gardner saying forever? I don't see him. He hecked up. BB Zombie, what up, fam? Meow, meow, meow. Scott Antonio. Then what's up, Randy? What up, Scott? How's it going, fam? Meow, meow, meow. BB Zombie say, what up, Bill Gardner? Got him. Hydrate, so good. Boy came home yesterday and he's just like, hey, I got all these like donuts and cookies and I've just been eating like crap the last 2 days, so gotta start the diet again soon. Bogar says, what up, zombie? Eric Mod says, yo, what up? Debbie saying Bitcoin's a rug, bro. No, we good, fam. We just gotta get through it. We'll get that. We'll get that bread. Okay, so in honor of Michelle Trachtenberg, who unfortunately was taken away way too soon at the age of 39 yesterday, and she passed away, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna watch Harriet the Spy. My grandma took me to see that when it first came out, and I really enjoyed it. Love Rosie O'Donnell. So I was like, all right, let's get this bread. I started watching it last night, and then I was like, all right, it's a little weird. I don't really remember the plot. I don't really remember any of this at all. And then I finished the rest this morning. I was like, that was a very strange movie. And I'm not gonna lie, I don't want to spoil. It's been out 30 years. No spoilers. Where Rosie O'Donnell is kind of like saying goodbye to Michelle Trachtenberg. I was like, oh my god, this is like my feels. Oh Jesus, man. Anyway, just yeah. Probably would not see that again because now that I've seen it as an adult is not great, but love that as a kid. Anyway, we have Crypto Los DC over on X saying, these are how legends are made. ENS, all proof right in front of your face. No cells, just diamond hands, holding strong, securing the floor. It's only a matter of time before we take off. $ daCAT at Pro the Doge is sitting at number 13. Who's going to pass him? I will at some point, unless he comes in and just blows it away like he has before. I don't think he really knows what we're doing. I got to send him a message and be like, hey, this is what we're doing. So I don't know where, it's not on this title, but on X or Facebook, I said like, hey, here's some of these things that I think why these will do like a 20 or 30x, like the stuff on VeVe, is because yesterday, Comics and Crypto had said the Prism Caitlin Clark gold vinyl, 1 of 1 digital collectible, just sold for $51,248. This is a new record for any WNBA digital collectible card. For comparison, the Jaden Daniels Black Finite 1 of 1 digital collectible went for $20,000 last month. Caitlin Clark is obviously the face of the WNBA, but that's not the only one that we have. We have a couple of other sales, and these aren't digital; these are physical. But how many of y'all know Luka? Luka Doncic has a patch autograph, graded as a 10, and auto was 10. Here's what it looks like. Graded PSA 10, obviously PSA, and that one sold for a modest $780,000. Pretty heckin' wild. Well, Chavez, like that's not the only one of his that sold, right? There was a block of them. You're right. 2018, 2019 National Treasures Emerald, Luka Doncic. I think this is a patch auto as well. This is a BGS 9. All the subgrades were 9 except for the centering, which is a 9.5, signed as well. That sold for a modest $900,000. Like, damn, Chavez, what else are you holding out on us here? Well, there's a Mavericks NBA patch signed one, and this one is also a Beckett 9. But however, this one, it did get an 8.5 on the corners, but a 9 on the edges, a 9.5 on the surface, and 10 on the centering. But it is a Beckett 9, and this one sold for $3.1 million. And I understand why people would be like, okay, well, they're signed, they're super high grades. For the stuff that is on, so this is a person. Obviously, Luke is incredible. Maybe not like the Tom Brady of basketball, but still really freaking awesome. And why I bring up Tom Brady and let's stick with basketball here. LeBron James last time on NBA Top Shots, his NBA Top Shot moments going for like 30, $50. And then they went to 20 to 30,000. And you saw last time you're able to get from the store Spider-Man Secret Rare for $400. And then right after the store, you're able to get on that day or like the next day, $3,000. Cool, $4,000. Then he shot up to like 100. We had a couple of sales at like 60, 80K, give or take. But shot up to 100. And guys, I feel like that's going to happen again. You have a couple of things here that were born in the bear market. They've never seen a bull market. You have Luke Skywalker, you have Darth Vader, you have both that, like a lot of the Star Wars stuff we didn't get until the bear. So I can't help but think that some of the great stuff that we have here, whether it's partner statue, Spider-Man, again, just go for the AP, not even including the gold and silver VeVe logo here. Even though I 100 like that I think we'll do a 10x, 15x. What is that now? Like 3,800. I would say it could do a 10 to 15x, 38, 50K. Fine, because it has scarcity. You have a bunch of celebrities in there. You have UFC fighters. You have politicians. You have actual celebrities. I would say that some of the stuff that is not that everyone can know and recognize. Why I really got into like I like sports when I was younger too. I grew up on Mark McGuire, Delano DeShields. I mean, I don't think I ever saw Ozzie Smith or Lonnie Smith play, but Royce Clayton, you had Tom Pagnozzi. Then in the mid 2000s, you had Scott Rowland, you had Jim Edmonds. It was traded. You got kind of after McGuire kind of retired. You had Albert Pujols. Why did I get super into Pokemon cards and not really collect baseball cards? One, because Mark McGuire, like hero to every Cardinals fan when you're younger, you know, kind of was on the roids. The same as Barry Bonds and Jason Giambi and like all these people. Charizard is never going to get busted for roids. Marowak, despite having a bone as a weapon, is never going to be arrested for assault. Pikachu is not going to SA someone. People, and again, Lucas sounds like an amazing person, and I'd love to chill with him and have him on the podcast. Just give him a hug. He's fine. But there is a greater than 0% chance that some of these people that you're collecting, possible they were on these Epstein flight logs that are about to come out. Like we have no idea. And again, I'm sure Luke is fine, but it's just people are human and they can make human mistakes, and sometimes they can have very dark secrets. Again, Oddish is not going to be arrested for an assassination attempt. Sports players, there's a small but fair amount of them that are, you know, they have that, they're about that life. They are that bitch. They have that crime. And again, Luke is fine, I think, but you do have that gamble. Charizard's always going to be cool. Blastoide's always going to be epic. Bulbasaur's always going to be my favorite #1 starter. Never going to change. But with people, you do have that. And that's why I think Luke Skywalker, Darth Vader, Todd and Riso Batman, all these ones are likely to go in and do that, I don't know, 20 to 30x because of those reasons. Anyway, let's move on here. Where was I? Let's get to some more of these comments. Bill Gar says tariff countries is great. Now let's get rid of taxes. Oh my God, yeah, please, let's get rid of these taxes. I need it. The BZ says just buy daCAT. I mean, I'm always up for buying daCAT. Marvel Insider I talked about yesterday. Digging to okay. Suye or Joy Suye, the London police, says VeVe fam, the best VeVeVerse space with the London police items on show or being creatively used will get something special from us. Stay creative and have fun. Hashtag London Police at VeVe Official. The winner will be chosen by the London Police Genesis Key DAO and will be announced on 8 March 2130 CET. So whoever has some London Police stuff and you want to put it over in your vault, you're gonna be able to potentially win something really cool from the London Police, and their stuff is worth a lot. Guys, Definity is stupid undervalued. I can't say anymore. That's all I'm saying. Total spot Bitcoin ETF volume surpasses 5.3 billion. Again, that was yesterday for total spot Bitcoin ETF. Wheels, my man, saying let's go, 100% autopay. Here we come. VeVe yesterday said continue to get ready with the VeVeVerse launch with our next VeVeVerse tutorial. They have a bunch of these tutorials out already, and it's very nice that they're putting it out there for everyone so that we can go in and say, love it. What's up, Connor? How's it going, fam? Meow, meow, meow. I would say salutes to you. And again, VeVe saying great to see you live today. VeVeVerse tomorrow. Thank you for being here and supporting. I heart you guys. Bybit released their audit report. The compromise was not Bybit, but Safe's servers. Founder of cryptocurrency financial services firm GotBit extradited to the U.S. to face charges of market manipulation and fraud conspiracy. Bybit's 1.4 billion in Ethereum hacks ranks among the largest crypto hacks of all time, eclipsing even the infamous Mt. Gox collapse and FTX implosion. And we're fine. My boy DZH _ consulting adding me in this, saying the Kobisi letter, saying breaking the SEC has closed their investigation into crypto exchange Gemini with no enforcement action. Come on, boys, let's get on some of these exchanges now. Before I push too hard for that, what are the consequences of getting on these exchanges? For the smaller ones, probably nothing good or bad. For the bigger ones, I mean, for the bigger one, like if they can get on Coinbase, that'd be a nice little pump. And you can tell idiots how to buy it. Make a Coinbase account, put your money in, and buy OMI. It's all you need to do. Right now, Grandma and Joe Sixpack are like, what? What? Or I got a Coinbase. What do you mean? You say I need a wallet? Isn't that what they give you? They give you a wallet. No, you need an extension. You need to download another app called Coinbase Wallet. Like, well, why can't I just buy it from there? I guess you can. And like trying to get people to go in and put money into Coinbase after KYC is one thing. But then just to take your Ethereum, send it to another Coinbase wallet, writing down a seed phrase, telling a 70-year-old, okay, don't take a picture with your phone, don't place it anywhere with your phone. Take your Ethereum, and especially if you wanted to buy it on Base. Right now, you have to take your Ethereum, you got to bridge it, and then once you bridge, yeah, I know you lose money doing that, and now you hit swap. Okay, now you swap your bridged Ethereum on Base to a Komi on Base. It's just, guys, that's never going to happen. If they were to get on Coinbase, it's super simple. Anyone with a 75 IQ would be like, okay, put in money, I got cash. You probably just buy a Komi that way, or I don't know if it'll let you do that, or just buy USDC and then swap the USDC for that. Whatever it is, very, very simple. So that is a positive that the bigger exchanges allows. However, you only get to do it once. You only get that famous saying, only get one shot at a first impression. There are these things called cotillions that a lot of rich people force their daughters to go through, and they bring their mates and they do this weird freaking feather dance with look like a cotton ball. And it's supposed to be that they're presenting their daughter to society. Ideally, you should really only do that once. A lot of those girls tend to do it multiple times. But the point is that there are certain things you only get to do one time. marketing the token and presenting the token to the world, which again is like, Chavez, ain't this token been out for like 8 years now? Yeah, fair point. But they've never done outside of what Ben Gadenzi did years ago with the, pumping it just so he could dump on people and make, I don't know, $100 million from the tens of billions that he had. Where you got Logan Paul, Crypto R Us, BitBoy, etc. All these people talk about OMI. That was from one person. That was from a renegade. That hasn't been from the company. Maybe that's what the affiliate marketing program will be about. Maybe it'll touch on that. But you only get to do it once. Do you waste Coinbase? I mean, anytime you list on Coinbase, probably not a bad thing. But do you go and waste it while NFTs are not in the narrative? Do you go and launch on Coinbase where really nobody's going to care? Or do you wait until we're in that narrative? Do you wait until marketing is out there and they have the affiliate marketing program in full swing? I know people want it on Coinbase, but break it down to first principle. Okay, you want it on Coinbase. Why do you want it on Coinbase? So people can buy it easier. Okay, why do you want to make it easier for people to buy? So the price can go up. Why do you want the price to go up? So I can make money. Okay, so when we break it down, and obviously we all want that, at some point. That's why the stock market was invented, all this stuff was invented. But at the end of the day, they want the price to go up to make money. What is the best way to do that? You could do it down here, maybe get a 3-5x. Chavez is better than nothing. I'm down like 90%. Okay, I understand that. Fair point. But what if you waited? What if you waited until the narrative was here and things are going up left and right? What if you wait until the narrative is here and things are going up anyway, and then you launch Coinbase? Probably, I mean, a 3 to 5x from right now, fine, fair. That is what it is. But when the narrative's hitting and we're already a 10x from here, and then we launch on Coinbase, and then we do another 3 to 5x. Again, these are just choices, and is everything going to work like that? I have no idea. Well, Chavez, what about the smaller exchanges? Again, if you want to get some eyes on the token, small exchanges are fine. And I'm not like talking to VeVe about this. They were just up there on the chat. Do Flamingo says Trump and Epstein were BFFs, right? No. Will you go through? Yeah. So they did leak something already, but the leak that had happened already was just the leaks that had happened like last year or 2 years ago, whenever it was. The new leaks, I think, are coming tomorrow. Let's actually take a look at that. I think Nancy Mace just posted about that. Let's see here. Cool story, bro. Cheering. No. Okay, yeah. So this is phase 1. Phase 1 of the Epstein list is available through the link in the comment section below. Our heart aches for the victims of this crime, and we stand alongside them in their quest for justice. Their voices have been silenced for too long. But the phase 1 that she's talking about, that was already released like a while ago. The phase 2, like the newer stuff, that'll get. I'll go through that when that goes out. But yeah, that's gonna be wild. Vegan thing says, "Hey Randy Chavez, yo, what up, fam? How's it going? Meow 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 meow. Oh, hey, VeVe Digital Collectibles says for autopay, please stay tuned for official announcement. Only the date and time for this feature release. Ooh. All right. Let's go and we'll take a picture. Cool. So yeah, for autopay, please stay tuned for the official announcements. Only on the date and time for this feature release. Yeah. So when we get that, we're not sure, but it's. Oh man, Bitcoin's under 82 now. What? I swear I just looked at it and it was 84. No, it's 82 too. It was 81. Oh damn! What the heck? Why did it do that? Oh, why did it do that? Okay, let's take a look. Let's take a look and see why. Tell me why ain't nothing but a heartache. Tell me why ain't nothing but a mistake. Now number 5, I never want. This would have been a very delayed reaction. The delayed reaction would have been from the tariffs this morning. So again, I don't really think that's the reason, but we'll see. We'll see. There's a SWAT raid on New York FBI field office tonight. I'm going to assume we're not serious about it. Okay, yeah, fair point. Women x VeVe says International Women's Day is Saturday, March 8th. Women's History Month is the entire month of March. What do we have planned to celebrate VeVe? Oh, are they trying to get VeVe on there? All right, okay, interesting. Get them. Senate voted 51-47 to advance Linda McMahon's confirmation as Secretary of Education of the final vote. McMahon has promised to dismantle the department as soon as she gets in. Oh, hey now. All right, Base has announced it's going from 2 seconds to 200 millisecond block time. 10 times faster transactions are now live on the test net. This is good for OMI. OMI's on Base. Let's get this read. I gotta love that. Shout out to aneri.base.eth. This is awesome. Everything is awesome when you're part of a team. Sorry. But yeah, trying to figure out why Bitcoin just took a sudden jump off a cliff. Is it depressed? Is it lonely? Incredible. Or pages, got a share. Doge total savings to date has been epic. I can't see why. I can't see why this was done though. Like I don't understand why Bitcoin has just taken a giant dump. So I'm looking. I'll keep looking. I'll keep you posted. But I haven't seen anything crazy. Oh, look at that. DeLorean next to a Cybertruck. When Cybertruck on VeVe. Come on, guys. Let's get this bread. Believes Crypto says, which Pokemon are you? I'll start with Tauros. We all live in a Pokemon. No, he's like, what kind of Pokemon are you? How do you do this thing? What would VeVe be? I think VeVe would be a Porygon. Because Porygon's like in the internet, it's like a digital thing. So I feel like VeVe would be a Porygon. Did you stop cutting yourself? I've never cut my. Okay, listen. I might have been emo with the black nail polish and liking MCR and all that, but I have never. So you can't like one time is fine. You cannot be spreading lies though. You like I get it if one is like a joke, but you can't be spreading lies. I'm gonna have to delete that comment. Anyway, oh, BlackRock dumped a ton of Bitcoin. Oh, why did they drop a ton of Bitcoin? That is so strange. I wonder why they did that. President Trump to close over 120 IRS tax offices nationwide. Like all of this stuff is really bullish. And yet the market be getting wrecked. So obviously you have a bunch of longs that were liquidated, a bunch of people short in the market and all that. Sure, fine, fair point. The FBI did confirm North Korea is responsible for $1.5 billion Bybit crypto hack. Way to be late to the game. Might as well start calling them Internet Explorer. That's how slow they are. Okay, so I got tagged in this the other night. Last night, you have Jensen Eccles going and saying like, "Hey, we've got work to do." Talking to Jared Padalecki and Misha Collins, talking about something on the boys that's going on. I guess the Supernatural fam is going to be on the boys. I don't know how, but it's going to be great, and I can't see it. All right, we're gonna have to block the Sand Randy there because he's obviously not a real person, just a troll. Anyway, let's go to a couple of other comments here. It's VeVeVerse Eve. It is VeVeVerse Eve. What do we do for VeVeVerse? What do we do for? I don't know. I guess is the 28th going to be every year? They're going to have some type of crazy party. VeVe, you're going to have a party every year on the 28th because it's the anniversary of the launch of the VeVeVerse. It's a good idea, VeVe. Let's keep that up. And thank you, Ben, for being a member. Speaking of Ben Rose yesterday had said one when at a time, VeVeVerse on the 28th. Also another sneaky one coming up too. I think that sneaky one was the autopay. That was really cool. Ben, you good. U.S. government to release Jeffrey Epstein flight logs and a lot of names tomorrow. They didn't do it today yet. They kind of just released stuff that was already released. I got to go over that at some point. Captain Aro says there aren't enough collectibles yet to make Springfield come to life, but the Simpsons house is a good start, I'd say. After building a few realistic-looking buildings, it was quite a challenge to dial it down for the simplistic, cartoony look. Dr. Prophet says you will be able to buy trees and bushes if you burn OMI. I think he's just kind of being facetious there. I don't know if we're going to get that right away, but at some point, I do expect them to do that. Pink Panthers is why is VeVe sponsoring X Spaces, where all they do is play music. Again, this is community building, and a lot of the community really likes that. So be the change you want to see. If you want to go in and host a space where we're just talking about alpha and free flowing ideas and all that, we 100%. I probably should. I don't, because I talk enough on here. I don't need to talk anymore outside of here. GameStop CEO receives a large letter urging the company to buy $5 billion worth of Bitcoin as a reserve asset. Damn. I think they should do it. Comment down below if you think they should do it. Trump kicked Epstein out of Mar-a-Lago for hitting on kids. Damn, Daniel. Man, good for him. Cardinal says, hey, Senor Chavicat, I'm getting some more daCAT right now. Let's go. Let's get that bread. Have you joined the Telegram chat? I think the link down below for the Telegram chat, but let me check. Let's check it out here. Let me go to my live. First off, if everyone can smash that like button, free way to help support the channel, not free way to Patreon, so super thanks button up below, super chats as well. I do. The daCAT Telegram is down below, and the daCAT Twitter, and the daCAT contract address, and there's the Crappy Bird contract address. Cult of Okay, but yes, get that bread. Got some more OMI today. My man, get it. Sorry. Okay, continue. President Trump to create gold cards program allowing foreigners to pay $5 million to enter the U.S. and create jobs. So there was there's a guy that I know that is pretty high in government, not Greg that you saw the other day, different guy. And I was like, hey, listen, I had a buddy of mine that is looking for U.S. citizenship. Could he like pay to get that? Is there like a way to like, you know, and he was just like, unfortunately, like there isn't. He's like, I don't know how much your buddy is worth, but there have been many of people that have tried to kind of like fast track this, and you can do something illegal, and I'm not going to be part of that, but you know, that's between you and your man and the Lord. And I was like, all right, fair point, yeah. And he says, but you know, just got to go through proper channels. So I was like, fudge. And I have a feeling that my guy had talked to Trump and is like, hey, how many people do you think would pay to come here, and how much do you think they'd pay? And Trump would be like, I don't freaking know. 5 million? I don't know. This 5 million is backed by any particular data. I think they just want to come up with a really, really big number. But anyway, you could buy your way into the U.S. now. But you have to enter the U.S. You have to create jobs as well. I think this would be great. You would literally get the best of people coming here, have a lot of money, they create jobs. I think that's awesome. Ryan Chua had said, David, you like the Marvel post about the multiverse role-playing game. Could this be related to VeVeVerse in some way? Again, DC games have been flopping, and I would just love it if somehow DC's like, you know what? We're gonna try to have Cavernous build us a game. Cavernous build us a metaverse. Oh my God, hiccups. And yeah, VeVe part of it. The odds of that happening are probably pretty low, but just in my head. David did go and like Carlos CJ Cervantes Jr., saying the Marvel Multiverse role-playing game announces Avengers expansion. David liked it. I think that's just because he's a fan. I don't think it's because there's anything actually happening there. First Solana ETF is listed on DTCC. Very nice. Dogboy, they're thinking about being a degen and calling off tomorrow to explore the VeVeVerse. See, you could do that, or you could just be like, hey, I want to work overtime, and then just buy more OMI with the overtime. But I understand if you're on salary and you can call out, bro, just call out. My friend Meg is going to have a baby really soon, and she's like, tomorrow's my last day. I'm going to dab on my way out of there, and then I'm going to play Pokemon. I was like, I love you so much. Anyway, so the NFT, I don't know where this is from. Somewhere on Instagram. You have this really, this is from NFT Metaverse. Anyway, you have this really awesome photo of C3PO kind of coming on to RoboCop over there, and it just looks awesome. Are they in a wedding? Are they a couple? I know C3PO be gay, but RoboCop's more machine than man though, so I don't know what that makes them. I wonder if you could have RoboCop and with like AI and stuff. Anyway, oh Jay, oh Day, she's not. Well, maybe. Anyway, nope. Going over that. I don't know if I want to go over that. Pokemon stream. No. Bob Sales saying, with the VeVeVerse launch around the corner, let's take a quick look at what's to come. This has been made mainly with the community, VeVe footages, as I'm not in the VeVeVerse just yet. Let me see a clip of your space. Thank you. You had him go over and post stuff for Ready Player One. I thought that was really cool. And then Ben Rose had re-quoted that and saying, love this. We love you too, Ben Rose. Oh, there you are. All right, so M'Baku. Where you at here? Where you at? M'Baku. Forever. Name that movie. It's an easy one. Cool. This is my Cardinals. Yeah, Cards, baby. Got really lucky because they did pretty well in the 2000s. So yeah, good times. Is it true? Is he kidding? I have no idea. Well, in the beta program, trees, bushes, and houseplants were free to use. I don't know if that's going to continue to be free. Maybe you can pay OMI and get those, and maybe then the OMI burns. We'll see. You know, I'll stream tomorrow. We'll have am I Fred Flintstone, because we'll have a gay old time. Pikachu. My Heather. Tom, I love you. Peter. Oh my God, how good! Like I don't even know if I could show this photo. This photo is a little spicy. So I won't. If you pay me, maybe I will. Cardinal Gold Slayer says, make roids and baseball great. Bro, that was such a wild era in the late 90s when everyone's all just roided up and just smacking the ball like 600 feet. Oh my God, it was wild. Wild day. Great games. Cardinal Gold Slayer says, nobody needs to be out here impersonating Ray Rice in elevators. Only 5 of these rare 14-karat gold Lego minifigures exist. Is that C3PO? Yes, it is. It is C3PO. And only 5 of those rare 14-karat Lego minifigures exist. I wonder how much they're worth. Probably a lot. Also, Kathleen Kennedy is going to step down as Lucasfilm president. Thank God. Like, thank the heckin' Lord, because she is awful at her job. I mean like bad. Like I would, and I don't say this lightly. I cannot say that. That is horrible. I'll get canceled. What would I rather have happen than her continue to be president of Lucasfilms? I would rather have my appendix get taken out again 100 more times than have her be president of Lucasfilms any longer. Thank God. Anywho, there's a SpongeBob theme park land coming to Universal Studios theme park in Texas. Can't wait. What else we got here? Gucci now accepts crypto payments at all stores. That's awesome. I'm going to be an anti-Gucci guy, but that's pretty heckin' cool. The Flamingos, I honestly can't get myself to like Pokemon after Gen 4. So I think there's reasons why. Give me a second. Multiple reasons why, but first off, let's go to X and Y. Came out in 2013. Those games were great because you got 2 starters, and it's just, oh my God, bro. I think you got Mega Lucario in there as well. It was just so action-packed with awesome stuff. But why I haven't really replayed these games, like, well, Chavez, you told me like yesterday, like in the video this morning that released, you're like over 1,000 hours on your blue version. Yeah, I did. And I'd do it again too. Well, why didn't you have more than like 50 hours on like recent Pokemon games? Well, one, I'm an adult now, and I have adult things that I need to do. And it's like, well, you said you replay games, you replay Pokemon. Do you always replay the first few generations? Yes. Why? Because there's these emulators that came out that make it so that you can go 8 times speed, and what would normally take 30 hours takes like 4. Yeah, you know, and you could have fun with it. You could go do whatever, and it's like, yeah, that's why. So I believe Doflamingo that if there were emulators, and there might be, and I'm just not aware of them, haven't really looked too hard, but if there were emulators for the stuff that you can get yourself to like, I swear there are ghosts in this house. I think you would like them more if you could play even at like 2 times speed. I think you'd be happy. I think you would get you to like them better. The Pokemon are good. So what? All right. Well, Black and White is okay. Hold on. Let's see here. But Black and White too. So Black and White is okay. It's all Gen 5 Pokemon. But Black and White 2, you have all the gens in there. So I think you should try Black and White 2. It takes place like 2 or 3 years after Black and White, but it's got all the Pokemon in there. It's really good. I thoroughly enjoyed that. My team was Oshawott, it was Pheasant, and then it was Lillipup. Obviously, Lillipup evolves into Herdier and then Stoutland. Lillipup has this amazing ability called Pickup, where it just picks up items for you. It's like an infinite money glitch. Anyway, so I guess we want to be real. Oshawott, what had Pheasant, Stoutland. I'm trying to think of the rest of it. I think I had Ampharos in there. Or no, I had Magnezone. Because Magnezone was a little bit stronger than Ampharos, but I should have just stayed with Ampharos. I think I had Gyarados. Forget who my other Pokemon was, but it's just Black and White 2. Get that bread. Bill Gardner Sasuye and London Police are doing so many amazing things in this space. They are. They really are. They're very, very happy for them. Very, very happy that VeVe's partner with them and the space is growing. Dogboy sent me a link. Oh, what time in April? I want to. All right, hold on. Might be going to Pennsylvania in April. Where is this? Where is this? What date? Seriously, what date? All right, March 9th. Okay, no, that's when it ends. Okay, it's going to be April 4th, 5th, and 6th. All right, let's go to April 4th, 5th, and 6th. Oh, Josh Emmett fights on that Saturday. So maybe I can, then we can all go to a bar. Steel City Comic-Con. I'm putting it in the calendar. I won't give a definitive yes yet because do I have to go to? Oh, got it. All right, so that's the week after. That's the week after. Fanny's birthday is on the 8th. Oh no, I'm sorry. That's Bam Bam's birthday is on the 8th. Fanny's on the 17th. Wendy's on the 16th. You all know Steph. Her sister Susan's birthday is on the 18th, and then I think Rudy's birthday, and then my friend Teresa's birthday party is the next week. I have so many freaking birthdays in April. Why do I have Rudy's birthday in 2 different days? I got to give him a call about that. I will have to let you know, Dog Boy, and I will let you know. In calendar, but not sure if I can go yet. Will keep you posted. Why do I sound like a robot? Jamari's, will you be hosting spaces in the VeVeVerse? If I can, yeah, I think that'd be cool. Damn! 215 million liquidated from the cryptocurrency market in the past 60 minutes. Damn, that is harsh. Bitcoin went down to 81.6. Ooh. Oh. All right, let's go to. Where are we going here? Let's go to the coin market cap and see what it went down to. What is the rest of the? Bybit's got it at 81.7. BitGet 81.9. Mexi 81.9. Damn, Daniel. At it again with the white bands. At it again with the Jesus. Who's this? November 20. Okay. But yeah, I'd like to do stuff in the VeVeVerse. I think that'd be fun. I think that'd be good. We'll see that. Who just? Oh, Mr. MC1V reposted my stuff. Thank you, Mr. MC1. You're a hero. There's a girl. I can't even say that. Yeah, I was a girl I used to fancy. She used to say, "Oh, you're a prince among men," and it'd be like after I had like hooked up an Xbox, I'd be like, So this is what I don't. So women can do so many things great. Like I don't know what it is, but before I had like adult relationships when I was like a kid, I like guys. What do you use to like shower? Like a bar of soap, shampoo, or maybe you have like the body wash, whatever, right? I bet most of y'all don't use a washcloth in there. After I dated Steph, oh my god, I feel like a god in the shower using a washcloth. I don't know why. Women just have these like little tricks that just like make your life better, and it's like fudge. And then men have these things called like a mechanical mind, thinking logically. Oh, hey, that's done. That's fixed. Yeah, I feel like men and women really complement each other in that way. Anywho, Jason Pena, thanks for being a member. Saying one thing VeVe Digital Collectibles have that Pokemon doesn't: mint numbers. Lord knows what a numbered Charizard collectible will do. Sub 50, 41, number one. Yeah, that's one thing that. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what that does. Now, obviously, I do that for quality control, but man, that's what like NFL Top Shots, or I'm sorry, NBA Top Shots, NFL All Day. That's what they don't do. Whoever gets number one gets number one. It's random. It's out there in the wild, guys. They wouldn't do that. I mean, maybe they would, but like, guys, whatever the lowest mint, and it doesn't matter what it is. There is there was a TikTok trend for like a month. Trends most times don't last that long, but for like a month where it would be this song of this lady going, "I will fall in love with you over and over again. I don't care how." And there were hundreds of thousands of these videos, and there were thousands of users, and many people had the same. Their favorite Pokemon was Bulbasaur, Charmander, Squirtle. Like the OGs, but there was a video made for every single Pokemon that exists out there. I repeat, there was a video made where somebody had their favorite Pokemon, and it was all different. All of the Pokemon that ever existed had made it into one of those videos. And which means that it doesn't matter if it's a Charizard, a Caterpie, a Yanma, a Psyduck. I feel I'm going really early gens here. Let's go later gems. Let's go Glameow. Let's go Pheasant. Like I said before, let's go Zebstrika. Let's even go recent. Let's go Sprigatito. Let's go Fuecoco. Let's go these newer stuff. And there continues to be. It doesn't matter. There's fans for every single Pokemon, and I'm going to get them all. If VeVe were to get Pokemon, I hope they don't release until like 10 months from now, when we're deep in the bull market, and I have like millions of dollars to go and spend here. Not that I would spend millions on that, but I would get every single Pokemon. It doesn't matter how many or how few there were or are. I would get them. I'd get them all. And yeah, you're right. Some of those would go for big money. Like a Bulbasaur number one. Let's do this. Pikachu number 25, because if they do the first 21, like if they keep the first 20 and the number 21's as soon as that you can get, bro, number 25 Pikachu would go for tens of thousands of dollars. I repeat, the number 25 Pikachu, if we're lucky enough to have that, would go for tens of thousands of dollars. Number 150 Mewtwo, tens of thousands of dollars. Number 151 Mew, maybe like 8K. Maybe not that much, but you know what I mean. Number 149 Dragonite, same thing. I don't. Oh, yeah. Some like the Pokemon that have those specific numbers. So you're not going to get the first 20. But you can get Sparrow, Electro. Like I really wish you can get like the number 10 Caterpie, because like obviously you have Bulbasaur, Ivysaur, Venusaur. That's the first 3. You have Charmander, Charmeleon, Charizard. That's 4, 5, and 6. Then you have Squirtle, Wartortle, Blastoise. That's 7, 8, 9. Then you have Caterpie, Metapod, Butterfree. Then you have Weedle, Kakuna, Beedrill. Then you have Rattata, Raticate. You have the Pidgey-line, then Sparrow-line. But you're not going to be able to get their specific numbers because of the fact that they are early Pokemon, and VeVe always keeps like the first 20 minimum. Now, if they were to have like, well, we're actually only going to keep the first, like 5, and then only 10 because they're going to have an 88. Like they have 88 Mews. Oh my God. Well, you wouldn't be able to get Mew's number because Mew's number is 151. But yeah, you wouldn't be able to get 8. Yeah, there's some that would be insane. And again, if they get Pokemon, it'll go live for 24 hours. Charles Brown says, what's the auto pay? I would tell you, but for auto pay, please stay tuned for official announcements only on the date and time for this feature release. Meow, meow, meow. Cheers, Pena. Thanks for being a member. Says auto pay enhanced way. I mean, yeah, but Ginferno says howdy. Howdy. JKRB giving me those thumbs up. My man, how's it going? Who is this? We got I'm being tagged on that. Yep, Gucci is accepting crypto in leap for luxury industry. This is by Sammy.Soul saying breaking Gucci has started accepting crypto payments in the majority of stores across the US and the world. They're also exploring potential NFT offerings in the future as well. BlackRock dumped a ton. Okay, yeah, that's why. All right, we'll see how it recovers. I don't know why. I don't know. Again, Trump announced the additional 10% tariff on China this morning. I don't see why that would really affect BlackRock dumping, but they did. So let's see where we go. We'll figure it out. How's OMI holding up here? Let's take a look. Before we get to OMI, let's take a look at Essence, Earth 2's Essence, because I will get a little bit of that as well. 4.4 cents. Damn, this is stupid low. When that metaverse narrative or NFT gaming narrative takes off, bro, it's gonna go bananas. But yeah, let's try OMI here. Look at the we know how we were up like a 1.5 before, or down 0.4% now. So yeah, taking everything with it. Still 2 million in volume on the day though, so yeah, not bad. DEVVE down to 66 cents. That is bananas. I guess they were actually down to 60 cents before, but damn. I need more. Mo Collection says auto pay. That's excellent news. I agree, senor. I agree. Excellent news. Oh, VeVe Bam Bam. I was just talking about you before. All good things. You say auto pay, my man. Yeah. David Hughes says incredible video showcasing what the initial launch of VeVeVerse will look like. Talking about Bob sales. Ben Rose going on, posting the Shaq meme. Oh, that was great. Went over DEVVE, went over the Fear and Greed Index and Avalanche. Oh, what? Oh, I don't know if I can go over this yet. Let's just say it's going to pay off to be a level 100. Watcher Guru says SEC ends investigation into Consensus, parent company of MetaMask, which is great. VeVe says VeVe community contest. Retweet, like, and vote now. Another big week in the VeVe app feed. Our mods have once again searched and found 12 awesome random picks. Vote for username, your most favorite, in the comments down below. Once again, the user with the most mentions will receive a random prize. You'll select 1 runner-up and 2 random winners. Will be drawn from the voting comments down below. Meow, meow. I like the, I forget the name. but it's the one with the rabbit being a skater. Thought that was really cool. But it's a low Bitcoin price for USA to enter the reserves. Yes, please. Probably. We'll see. Rachel Payday says the Sandlot. Yes, that was the reference I had before. Says I missed it. What does autopay mean? Likely, it means that enhanced waitlist that allows you to automatically purchase if selected. But VeVe says for autopay, please stay tuned for official announcements on the date and time for this feature release. Even though we can kind of guess what it means. Several cat was woohoo. Randy, what up? The cat in the house. Yes, gotta love the cat. You know what's amazing? daCAT, linktree.com. I agree. Join daCAT Telegram and let's build a legacy. I gotta love that. They're dedicated, mighty community. Do I want to go over this? Already an hour in. I don't have too many comments left, so maybe I could. Jeremy Padour saying, brace yourselves. A buyer's market is coming. The consequences to our community are very serious. I believe 2,000 to 3,000 lots will trade at a 30 to 40% discount to pre-fire valuations. If you hold for 3 years, I believe you'll avoid half of the discount. If you hold for 5 years, I believe you will achieve pre-fire value. Do not forget the longer game when the panic sets in, because the next 2 years will be very hard, followed by a several-year rapid lot value escalation. I want to back this opinion with stats. Current number of listed homes, and again, this is over in LA, 30 lots are listed today. The listing range from 0% discount to 35% discount. Historical fire sale trends, up to 40% lot turnover, is in line with the 2018 Woolsey fire, 2017 Santa Rosa fires, the 91 Oakland Hills fire, and he believes or hopes we will be on the lower end of this range as an affluent area with more resources to build. The net result, 2,000 to 3,000 Palisades lots will list and sell in a short period of time. Now, why do people move? A litany. Oh my God, my throat. Talking too much. Sorry. Why do people move? A litany of reasons, including underinsurance on dwelling, job changes, marital status changes, illness, age-related changes, adjustable rate mortgages resolving to fixed, underinsured on loss of use, property tax pressures, a deep desire for normalcy for self-children, mental wellness for the sake of the family. 10 is well-insured, paid-out sellers walking away rather than paying builders massive premiums. 11, lack of trust in our local government, could happen again mentality. All right, I want to focus on number 10, where it says well-insured and paid-out sellers walking away rather than paying builders massive premiums. This would not be happening, and this would not be an issue if the politicians in California were smart. They had gone on and said, oh, well, we're going to pass this law that says you're not allowed to spike prices, and these builders can't charge any more than they used to from pre-fire sales. And on the whole, that sounds like, you know what? Yeah, they shouldn't be able to make people pay more just because there's a lot more demand. That takes away the free market. You want to know what happens with that? As soon as they did that, now you have created a demand for thousands of new rebuilders, and you didn't add on a single new contracting company. The ones that were there before the fire are still there now, and that's it. And now if you want to go and wait for them, you have to wait in line for the first couple thousand people to get help, and then they'll get to you years later. If the Californian politicians were intelligent and they were able to think like free market thinkers, they would say like, okay, what happens if we allow this price gouging? It's going to be really bad for the people, right? The people that can afford to pay the price gouging will pay the price gouging. And what does that mean? That means that builders and contractors from other states are going to go to California. And then this way you have so much demand for things to be built. You have the builders come in, and yes, the rich people that can afford to pay the premium on that price gouging will pay that premium. And then others will come in. And then there will be more supply. The demand will decrease, it'll settle out. And this way you don't have to wait years in order to get your place rebuilt. You'd be able to go in and say, oh, hey, I can just do this in a matter of months now because we have outside help. But the California politicians do not think like that. Anyway, lack of insurers unwilling to cover expense, new dwellings, or extreme cost in doing so. 13, Jeremy Padour says facing measure ULA on the end of an unprofitable build, 4 to 5% tax on the gross of a loss. He believes that 13 reasons will impact 2 to 3,000 of our beautiful community. He wishes it was 0, but it will be over 25 to 40% turnover. He continues on for a little while over here, but basically going off and saying that these are the hard truths of the catastrophe the politicians don't share. Palisades lost 6,500 single-family homes, either entirely, 5,500, or partially destroyed. 30 to 40% of those lots will turn over. In the first few years will be a very significant discount. The more we face the reality head on with knowledge and stats, the less you will panic in the face of the shit show to come. Whether you are in my Palisades community or you live in Altadena, Malibu, or other impacted burn areas, the reality of the pre and post fire lot value is coming. In addition, LA County tax assessor should immediately reduce lot value by 40% and hold it at that 40% discount. Until we can move into our homes, for those without proper loss of use of insurance, there should be other measures that drop your lot value even further. That's fair. That's reasonable. Current plan to further review but hold lot values to pre-fire and remove dwelling is not a good plan. We are treated like adults with reality, real numbers, and real breaks with an eye towards those who are most impacted, least likely to rebuild. We can limit the panic and negative impact for all. This is an all for one and one for all scenario. I hope that Jeremy Padour has better luck with this stuff in the future. Wes says, glad I didn't buy DEVVE $1.80 when everyone's saying it's going to $100. Still going to go to $100, but yeah, in the short term, it can go back down to 30 cents. We have no idea, but long term, yeah, it'll go crazy. My Vampire says, I hope the market is still down here in mid-April when I have my work bonus. I hope so too. I hope it stays down while we continue to get money. Kiwi Jesus says, the last of logic. When you sign up to join the waitlist, you can choose to autopay. So me in New Zealand would have to wake up 4:45 a.m. to sign up, then buy at 5 a.m. if selected. Yeah, it's not fun. John Miller says, maybe. I don't know what you're maybeing. What is happening in crypto? Apparently, BlackRock had done a lot of selling, causing it to go way down. Going down, down. You spin my head right round. When you go down. Sorry. Crazy 420, thank you for being a member, saying yo, yo, yo. Meow, 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 meow. I'm surprised OMI is down. I mean, it was up before BlackRock liquidated everything, but it was up like 1.5%. It was pretty negligible. Carlos Castrojon, what up? I think OMI will be able to be in the VeVeVerse for us to earn income. Probably not for us to earn income. Since Trump is trying to make America #1 crypto hub. It's just that it'll be used in there, but I don't see VeVe going off and saying, yeah, if you do these rewards, we're going to give you OMI. Like, where would that OMI come from? They would only be able to do that for a certain amount of time. I don't think it'd be there for that. Obviously, you could build these awesome showrooms and then charge people OMI for it. I'm sure you could do something like that. So yeah. No, so far Trump's working everything. I mean, he's doing good stuff, but yeah, the short-term consequences of it is just crippling the crypto markets. Like, it is getting wrecked, and I do not see any signs of it stopping. Now, because I said that, it could very well turn around tomorrow. But again, when every day you have these new, they're like, oh, hey, more tariffs on these people, and the market doesn't like that. So obviously the market is behaving as expected. At some point that'll turn around, but yeah, it could get much worse before it gets better. So we'll see. Seem to know everything. I do not know everything. I am very good at what I know, but what I know is very specialized, and it is not. It's very specialized. It's there. I don't know more things than I know. There are you could fill up coliseums of books of stuff that I don't know. So I hope that helps. I pay attention to certain things. My interpretation of certain things is different than some others, but I had Greg Schultz on the podcast the other day. He was Biden's former campaign manager, and even he himself said, like, oh, I wouldn't consider myself an expert. It's like, okay, you were literally a former president's manager for 13 years. Clearly, you are very good at this. And even he's like, I'm not really an expert. So if he's not an expert, I am not even close to an amateur. Do you have a blog about politics? I do not. I talk about it on here because it has to do with crypto, but that's really about it. Speaking of which, let's get more maintenance alert from VeVe official. Where they at? And the VeVe app will undergo scheduled downtime tonight for approximately 1 hour from 2:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, obviously to 3:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Thank you for your patience and your understanding. Of course, VeVe. Carl says, yeah, because Trump is tariffing countries and exposing the frauds in prior administrations. Yeah. It's good for the world, but damn, is it destroying crypto. Rough times. Anyway. Yep, autopay. Oh, comic burns. Oh, I completely forgot to put this in there. Marvel 2 and 1, number 24, Tales of Astonish, number 62, Truth, Red, White, and Black, number 1, Captain America, number 310, Daredevil, number 7, Daredevil, number 6, Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur, number 1, Return of Wolverine, number 1, Amazing Spider-Man, number 78, Spirit Iron Man, number 1, Hawkeye, number 1, Uncanny X-Force, number 1, Uncanny X-Men, number 10, US Avengers, number 1, Amazing Spider-Man 22. Honestly, the list goes on. I could literally be here all day reading all of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 54 of these comics are they're going to burn thousands, tens of, I don't know how many, but it's going to be a lot. And I can't wait. Can't heckin' wait. And as I said before, Robinhood, Uniswap, Gemini, and Consensus, and Coinbase, all of these investigations have ended by the SEC. Gotta love that. I posted a photo the other day saying, like, hey, I want to get another tattoo. What should go there? And Stacker's like the Stacker logo. So I'm in negotiations with Stacker, and maybe I'll get their tattoo. We'll see. Justin Sung exploring potential resolution of civil fraud case. SEC closed investigation into Gemini with no enforcement action via Winklevoss. We have Pakistan to set up council to oversee crypto policy. The SEC drops Consensus MetaMask case. Technically, yeah, Trump's a convicted felon. Meow. Crypto trading platform BitMEX is looking for a buyer. Interesting. And then Coinbase and SEC dismiss lawsuit with prejudice filing. Mr. MC1 goes on and posts VeVeVerse etiquette. Responsibility. Too early? Have it be a ton of fun. Keep it chill. If you're going to get invited to a space, please do try to visit in 2 to 3 days, even if just for 5 minutes. If you visit and host not home, please leave a short message in the pad with your thoughts. Oh, it's going to be great. Oh God, if I do, whoever invites me in, I'll be like, butt stuff. I don't know. Anyway, if the host is home, say hi by voice and chat. Do follow them around, and if they are building, ask if you plan to sit and watch. Okay. If the host accidentally left their mic or camera on, you realize they did not mean to, please let them know ASAP. No, I'm gonna be like, ha. I'm gonna listen to them make a sandwich. Yeah, that could get creepy really easily. Never mind. Don't do that. If you plan to share someone's space on socials, maybe check with them if they are ready, since some spaces are private and not open to all. Agree, disagree, any others? I gotta think about that. Carlos Castrejón. Hearts. Does the Comey understand crypto cycles? I'm sure they do. Chavez says, can we trust a criminal? Wes says, yes, we can. Wes, thanks for being a member. I mean, it depends on the criminal. A lot of that was really kind of a circus kind of case. And they went after him so much because a lot of them were afraid of what he would do. I don't know why planes are falling from the sky. That so also be advised, John, that has not been proven true. So we are going to go over and delete that, because obviously a lot of things can be said about Trump, and again, most of them obviously not true, especially coming from the other side. And this is why are planes falling from the sky? I have no idea. I have zero idea. There's well, again, you could sway one juror, but not when they're being stacked by. Again, when they're stacked by the other side, clearly they can't do that when let's wind the clock back. Each team, again, this is in New York. New York is an extremely liberal place, and each team gets, I think, 3 times to say nope, I don't like that juror. The type of jurors that they had posted out first made them blow through those three uses right away, and then they just stacked it with just people that hate Trump. Yeah. Yes, but just because you settle out of court doesn't mean you did it. It just means that, hey, paying this nominal fee or whatever it is better than just letting lies be spread about you throughout the news every day. Yeah, it's because, again, these courts are in New York where everyone's liberal. He's probably yeah, who knows. Anyway, as far as Mr. MC1's etiquette rules, so yes, agreed with these, but at the end of the day, if you're building in a metaverse, expect people to know what you're building. Like, expect people to go in and like see what you're doing. It's like the internet. Don't post things unless you want other people to see them. Like, well, I have on my Facebook, only friends can see it. Not even friends. Like, it doesn't matter. Like if you're putting it on the internet, it's there. You're putting it out over on the VeVeVerse, it's there. Travas Gregory again. And again, when you have juries that are stacked against you, like, again, courts a lot of times, I don't know, how fair are they? Anyway, let's move on. VeVe Comic says, steel clashes, blood spills, and the frontier is under siege. In the Crimean, beyond the Black River #1, Conan faces untamed land filled with savage warriors and dark magic. Can the barbarian conquer the wilderness, or will he fall before the forces lurking in the shadows? Own this epic adventure now as a VeVe digital comic. Read, collect, and immerse yourself in the legend of Conan today at veve.me/comic. Love it. Meow, meow, meow. Crypto Cosmos says, just crossed the 250 mark on MC1 comics. Mr. MC1 says, congrats, was wondering who was buying them up, was going through the 2-week silent period as the prices were getting juicy. Shout out to Crypto Cosmo for getting that bread. Yeah, again, juries in New York hate them. And when you have like 40%, when you have 30% of the country that hates you, pretty easy to get some of those people in a jury, despite having some of the best lawyers in the world. No, there are many awesome and decent people that do love Trump. Yeah. Anyway, moving on. Captain Ara says, this one's been so much fun to create. I've been a massive Jurassic Park fan all my life. So I knew from day one in the VeVeVerse beta that I would have to recreate the T-Rex breakout somehow. I'm not sure how this particular turn of events turned out for Finn, though. Oh, poor Finn. This is such a wicked cool photo, though. That is just, oh my God, that's amazing. Again, Finn getting kind of wrecked there, or he's about to get wrecked, but that's such a cool photo. That looks amazing. All right. I mean, I know a couple of them, but I'm not a legal expert in any sense. What up, Caveman 3000? Yeah. Watcher Guru says, just an SEC drops Coinbase lawsuit. We saw that before. SEC and Coinbase agreed to dismiss litigation and joint stipulation. And then you have the SEC saying meme coins are generally not securities under federal law. Gotta love that. USDT's deployment on Ton has yielded the fastest growth of the stablecoin on any chain to date, with 1.4 billion issued in 10 months. Okay, man. Hi, everyone. What's autopay? We would like to tell you, but for autopay, please stay tuned for official announcements only on the date and time for this feature release. Meow, meow, meow. VeVe Comics posts, the hunters have become the hunted. Conan faces a sinister cult and a city full of secrets in the Crimea. The man-eaters of Zambola #1. Can he survive the night, or will he fall to the horrors lurking in the shadows? I feel like I read that already. Available now. Yeah, I feel like I read. I know there's another post from VeVe Comics. Anyway, David Sachs goes on and says the SEC has guidance that meme coins are not securities and are akin to collectibles. Love it. Base goes on and says we're making Base faster, simpler, and more powerful. Flashblocks made Base 10 times faster. App chains allow apps to scale. Smart wallet sub accounts make coming on chain way simpler for everyone. What are you going to build? I don't know. What are you going to build? Camilo says you just told us all about the New York legal system. I mean, it's not that big of a stretch to feel like, okay, New York City is literally a what's it called, like a breeding ground for like bleeding heart liberals. Not too hard to see that. Again, it's just for New York. That's just common sense. As your frat is pre-law. Congrats on the future lawyers of tomorrow. It's at 81K. Didn't notice. Sheesh. Bye. I would say let's go to 81.9. Damn. Yeah, this is going wild. A buddy of mine's about to get a nice amount of money, so he's about to make bank with all these things. I have to find a time when I can get this done for him. I guess Emoji's got a space going on. Shout out to Emoji, always getting that bread. Vivek Ramaswamy says the golden age for America will be a golden age for federalism. When in doubt, send it back to the states, or most of it belongs. We'll take care of it from there. My man getting that bread. Zelensky's motorcade spotted near Joint Base Andrews. That's interesting. Footage shows. Oh shoot, that is Andrews. Yeah. Footage shows a motorcade moving near Joint Base Andrews after Zelensky landed in D.C. His visit comes as the Biden administration pushes for more Ukraine. Biden administration pushes for more Ukraine aid amid growing skepticism in Congress. U.S. funding under scrutiny. All eyes are on Zelensky. UA. Next move will be. This is a recent thing. It's from 1 hour ago. Why did he put Biden administration? Zelensky lands in Washington. Ukraine President Volodymyr Zelensky has just touched down at Joint Base Andrews near Washington, D.C. His visit comes as Ukraine pushes for more military aid and deeper U.S. support amid its ongoing war with Russia. So he like posted him and Trump shaking hands, and then in the next thing he put Biden administration. That's strange, right? Anyway, I didn't know why they. Well, most of New York City does, yes. Get a fair trial, hometown. What does that say? It just means that again, you have a lot of bleeding heart liberals there. 48,000 MC1 common. There do be a lot though. Let's see what we have here. Oh, damn. 4 shot in Columbus, Ohio, 1 critically injured. 4 people were shot near a home on Kimball Place, Columbus' east side, around 7 p.m. Wednesday. 1 victim is in critical condition, while the other 2 are stable. Condition of the 4th person is unknown. Police have not released any suspect information on details. Okay, well, everyone, I want F down below to pay respects. Got to be Ohio strong here. Yeah. Represent the great state. Yeah, bad times when stuff like that happens. What? No, there's no way. The visitor's message? Why did they redact something that was already public? That is very strange. We have Sean Farash, who I've been saying they redacted something that was already public. That is disgusting. This is not good. I don't like this. FBI New York did, most likely. That shows information should have been vetted thoroughly. There's definitely a red flag that you could have shoved right back at FBI New York and SDNY's faces. Yeah, that is wild. Mike saying Bitcoin dumping hard. Trump is probably despised in like 25% of the country. So, Mike saying New York City is liberal. Is that what tells us? Yeah, fair point. Meme coins are net negative for crypto and society. They're pretty neutral. It's just that meme coins are what they are. If you stay away from them, they don't affect you. But yeah, if you decide to buy them, that's your choice. You have to accept the consequences with that. Love Trump before. Yeah, agreed. It's not that they actually hate him. It's that they're rallying around this kind of woke mindset, and that's kind of what gets them. I mean, New York is still is like the financial capital of the world. No, I wouldn't exactly say liberal is more middle of the road. And again, he does go everywhere. Anyway, let's move on here. Yeah, I don't like that the FBI redacted stuff that was already released. That is so stupid. Let's move on here. Texas is going to get high-speed rail before California, despite an 18-year head start. Jesus, man, California sucks. VeVe announcements are coming almost every week, and we're only in second gear. Just wait until we shift into sixth. Shout out to Randy and all of us for the conviction. Meow, meow, meow. Try my best. Try my very best. Have to be in this wrong. Oh. Some guys talking about 58 to 70K crypto. Yeah. All right, John Miller. Clearly you were just a troll getting out of here with this bend. He's gone. Damn, Bitcoin down to 80K. 80.4. 80.3 over on coin market cap. Damn, it went down hard. This is why. Tell me why ain't nothing but a heart. Nice chain, by the way. Love it. You gotta tell me why ain't nothing but a... It is. I mentioned the other day, like, hey, this might go to the 70s. Let's see where it was. I was talking with this guy, Audi Truther. An Audi Truther. He said, we're 1K away from 82. And I said, damn, maybe we get 73. All right, it's about the hit, 79K, maybe 73K ain't so far away. Possible. It is possible. I mean, where's it stop? Nobody knows. I mean, I think a lot of these, what they're probably just going to do is, as people continue longing, the other day when it hit like 88, I was like, okay, it's probably not a bad time to go in, and I would say if I had the money, I'd probably long Bitcoin at 88K, and now it's down to I would have got liquidated. So now that I would say, you know what, this could go down to like 75, 73, I would not long here. I'm not shorting here, but I would not long, because like, how far do they push this down? 75K, 73. Yeah, that's the thing. They're just manipulating Bitcoin. They don't seem to really try to be going for. I mean, I'll check anyway. Figure that some people are probably gonna sell some of their alts for Bitcoin. But let's see what we got here. Damn, ETH down 8.5%. Is ETH gonna go down below 2K? It's at 2153 right now. That's clearly the lowest it's been in a long time. This is the lowest it's been in like over a year. ETH is at like, again, over a year. Let's see where ETH could go. It might be close. It might be close right now. Let's see what we got as far as the rest of the XRP down 6.5%, BNB down 6%, Solana down to Solana's down to $1.28. I'm sorry, 128. Dogecoin down 6.5%, Cardano down 7%, Lotto Stake down 8%, Tron down 3%, Wrapped Bitcoin down 5%, Wrapped STETH down 8.5%. Litecoin's down like 2%. That's pretty good actually. Chainlink down 8%, Avalanche down 6%, Dollar down 8%, Toncoin down 7%, Sheep down 5.5%, Sui down 10%. Damn. So all these, let's take a look. Let's take a look at the last week. Bitcoin's down 18%, ETH 22%, XRP 24%. I'm sorry, 23%. BNB 11%, Solana down 26%, Dogecoin down 25%. This is all the last week. Cardano down 24%, Lotto Stake down 21%, Wrapped down 21%, Chainlink down 22%, Stellar down 22%, Sui down 25%, Hyperliquid down 22%, WETH down 21%, Uniswap down 21%, Wrapped ETH down 21.5%, Pepe down 20%. Damn, Pepe. Rip Pepe. Dude, Pro the Doge was putting in like, he put in like $500,000 at like between like a $6 and like a $4 billion market cap. Now it's down to 3.5. Ondo down 25%, Aave down 27%. Damn, Bitensor Tao's down 32%, Mantle down 30%, Trump is down 32%, TKX down 22%. Damn, Trump is down 32%. Honestly, I might want to buy some. Let's see what else we got here. Caspa down 26%, Sonic down 26%, Render down 20%, Maker's up 18%. What the heck? Okay, and IP is up 12%. Binance Peg WETH down 20%. INJ down. That's only 18%. Kelp DAO Restake ETH down 22%. This is all in the top 100, by the way. Lido down 28.5%. Rocket Pool ETH down 21%. Mantle Stake ETH. This is like half of like the top 100 is down 20+% this week. Bonk down 22%. Binance Stake down 26%. Jasmine down 20%. And Floki down 20%. But what has Flow been doing? Flow's down 14% this week. Telcoin down 20%. Yeah, this is acting nuts. Anyway, let's move on here. As long as we don't break 68. If we do, then game over. I feel like that's like a Falco thing to say from Star Fox. Too late. Game over, pal. Yeah, I mean, I kind of want to see it at 79 just to be like, guys, what the fudge? You know, the Cat Studio says, buy your cat today. I totally, yeah. Yeah, 100%. Buy daCAT collectibles would be great. Anyway, ETH is trending with Bit, hitting long-term technical floor. No way this lasts long, but who knows? Yeah, that's why I said, like, I was ready to long at like 88K. I am not ready to long now. I had no idea it would go down another 10%. Like, because like I'd be afraid that if I were to long here, it goes down to 75 or even Lecrae Mountain gifted 1 membership. Why, thank you, Lecrae Mountain. Meow, 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 meow. Yeah, I would have no idea where it goes. I'd be afraid that if I long here, it'd go down to 75, 73, God forbid 69. Look how nice down below the 69 reference. Where was I here? You remember the old internet character Tourette's guy? Yeah, he was hilarious. He lives in the east side of Columbus. Oh, that's awesome. Maybe I'll get to him one day. Maybe I'll run into him. I'd love that. Great Mountains. The VeVe announcements are coming almost every week. They are. There's going to be a lot of crazy announcements in all of the crypto stuff, and I just can't wait. I'm very excited for it. Great Mountains, a nice chain, by the way. Why, thank you. Thank you, good sir. Thank you. Yeah, Altor holding up well. Eric Miles' ETH just trying it. Yep. K-Man says Sol Litecoin ETFs approval in a few days, weeks, most likely selling off for that. It might be. 5 hours. ETH has been making great strides though. Yeah, that's true. And again, you have a lot of really bullish things happening for crypto, yet they are just punishing the longs. Speaking of punishment, daCAT be punishing the competition. daCAT is the top on Memezilla today again for like the 800th day in a row. They can't stop. They can't lose. Not going that. That is not going over that. Went over that and that and that. Okay, I think that's going to be it for the news here. Yep, I went over the base stuff. 215 million liquid. There's going to be a lot more than that. Let's go to X again, and let's see. All right, guys, let's see what's gone on. Nicole Shannon, unredacted Epstein files now. Nicole Shanahan calls for SDNY to be shut down. Corrupt officials fired, and the real Epstein files released without redactions. God damn, guys, no more cover-ups. She says Trump, AG Bondi, FBI Director Patel are working to expose the truth. Now it's time to deliver justice for the victims. Oh my God, get that bread. Let's get it. We want the Epstein files, and we want it now. Now let's see what else. Easy A says, like, can the devs do something? Maybe. Man, it's getting wrecked. Brian Romelli says, I'm very excited to announce that El Salvador just passed the most well thought out law for AI in the world. Leadership will define AI rights and protection to accelerate open source and corporate AI. This changes everything. Naya Bukele gives that thumbs up of approval. I was going to bring financial reset. Thank you, VeVe Radio host. Oh, Mahalo Joe says, thank you to the VeVe Radio team, Biggest Bro, D1 and Only, and Raven 100 for the giveaway on their show. Tune in every Tuesday afternoon for an awesome comic book time. P.S. Did you catch me on their show this week? Oh, good for them. Good for them. Oversight Task Force Director, yep, Gabbard on the classification of federal secrets. Oh, okay. Rep. Anna Paulina Luna says, myself and an oversight task will be working directly with Tulsi Gabbard on the declassification of federal secrets. I'm happy to be joining forces with my veteran sister to provide transparency to the American people, which is a key to a free and fair society. Love it. And thank you for gifting a membership. We gotta love that. Grumpy E says, Randy, the OG of DeFi. OG. OG. Jay Torres, Bitcoin down, and VeVe DeLoreans are up. They're the best. You're the best around. Nothing's gonna ever keep you down. But I can do something cool. Listening. Slimy says, look how beautiful Fish is in the VeVeVerse. I think it is beautiful. There's the little octo dude. Myron also says, ceiling collapses during Captain America Brave New World screening in Washington. Moviegoers at Liberty Cinema in Wenatchee, Washington got more action than they expected when a theater ceiling collapsed. Oh my God, I hope they're okay. Jesus. That does not look good. Actually, daCAT is top meme on entire platform of Mozilla. Heck yeah, they are. Heck yeah. Top meme ever. Pepe added 462 new holders today. And as they added 462 new holders today, they're down 9%. So rip. Pepe is basically sitting at the same support level as Doge, just performed better along the way. While Doge pulled 65% correction in 2024, Pepe moving almost sideways. 73% pullback on Pepe right now might sound rough, but given what we've been through, given what we've been through in the past 2 months, it's not that bad. Down 73%, say, okay, whatever. Compared to other meme coins where 80% corrections are the norm, Pepe is actually holding up decently. That sounds like, I mean, okay, fair point, but damn, man, damn. Wop says, can't wait to build. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I can't wait for people to build either. Really hungry again. Bitcoin's at 79.8. Jesus, man. So it hit 79.8. It is going down, down. You spin my head right round. When you go down, ETH is at 21.43. Oh my lordy. What if ETH goes below 2100? What happens then? Oh, I think I'll just die. Watch a guru says Bitcoin falls under 80K for the first time in a long time. Obviously, this is complete suppression from the big whales that are just trying to liquidate longs. Once they get people to short, they'll send it. They'll send it. I still get people talking about unicorn fart dust. Wild. Crypto Money says, I'm outsmarted on the Fish drop. I went to buy 2 or 3 and it said I had to basically turn into seasoned crypto guy in order to purchase. I love VeVe, but it's already scary connecting my wallet. Bridging to base is not something I want to learn today. Shout out to Brock McBreadcat. Fair point. Fair point. That is fair. That is fair. Fair. Terrible says, what will Bitcoin hit first, 50K or 100K? I don't know, Tara. I don't know. But thank you for following me because I love you. Oh. As of today. Oh, yes, of course it is. Ever. Caveman says 74K incoming. It might be. It just might be the next best thing, but not quite me. How's it go? I'm Slim Shady. All right, let's see. Oh, wow. The market cap for all of crypto is only 2.7 trillion. That is wild. Yeah, again, lots of stuff going crazy down. I wish DEVVE would just get cut in half, and then I'd just sell a bunch of stuff for it. But we'll see. We'll see. Time for the guys. Hey, Grumpy. Meow, meow, meow. Where's the Grumpy? Oh, yes, there's the Grumpy. Oh, there's my friendos. All right, anyway, let's continue on with the X. DGen News has MetaMask to introduce native Solana and Bitcoin support. Eddie Brown says, who let the fox out? Wah, pop, 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 pop. Wah, pop, pop, pop. Oh, Gary O at 1234CA3 over on X has hit 900 comics today, and 1,000 is incoming. That dude is locked the heck in. Nicole Shanahan says, shut down the SDNY office, fire anyone obstructing justice for victims, release all of the real Epstein files, everything unredacted, no more BS. President Trump, A.D. Bondi, and FBI Director Cash are working hard to uncover the truth. Now it's time to deliver for the American people. Preach, girl, preach. Why did Vic get his feet out, bro? Terrible. If politics don't pan out, he can sell feet pics. That's amazing. Trump admin may scrap $590 million Moderna bird flu deal. Biden era contract funded in a Myrna-based H5N1 vaccine. The Trump administration is reviewing whether to keep it. Moderna shares dropped 5% after the news. Wild. Rebel Duck says there are so many kind, smart, funny, and talented people in the VeVe fam. Can get overwhelming sometimes. Never taken for granted. VeVe community rocks. Enjoying this moment, and congrats to the VeVe official VeVe team for all the hard work. Love that, Rebel Duck. Okay. New model Y refresh. Okay, that's awesome. Those thoughts. Yeah, big dip. Christy Noam says there will be consequences for doxing ICE agents. Because I think people need to recognize is what they're doing is putting these law enforcement officers' lives in jeopardy. They're exposing them to dangerous criminals, to the cartel. Okay, we gotta see if we can get someone on here. Hang on 1 second here. Copy URL. Go to my man. Join me live to talk about it. Got 350 people here. How many of y'all want to see my friend Arya come on? Let's get this bread. I hope he comes on. I hope he comes on. That'd be great. Anyway, let's move on here. They're exposing them to dangerous criminals, to the cartels, to the gangs that want and will take their lives in order to perpetuate their drug trafficking, their human trafficking, and their illegal activities. Have all the people that are trying to combat these horrible people, have them be safe. Anyway, oh, my boy's not home. Damn. I was trying to get my boy to come on, but he would not. It's all good. Yo Steph says the most perfect Dole Whip from Disney's Polynesian restaurant, Aloha. I'll comment awesome, and I will show you the picture. Oh, that does look good though, doesn't it? Oh, that does look good. Mike says, me. What up, Mike? Meow, meow, meow. 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 Sorry. House letter, comic shop. Love these visuals. Mario Naufel says Utah moves to tighten mail-in voting rules. Awesome. It's amazing. Sorry. I just saw a meme. Terrible says, for the love of God, arrest someone already. Yeah, I don't really see anything else, so I will probably end it here. Let's go for another 6 minutes because I want to. I want to go for 2 hours, so let's do that. Um, Senator Marsha Blackburn says, "Cut every single penny we can." Left a meeting at the White House with Doge and Elon Musk, and yes, indeed, we are committed. Let's lower inflation, cut federal spending, and save taxpayers' money, and get the budget under control to put this country back on track. JKRB says the Cray membership. Thanks for the membership. Oh, JKRB, thank you for being a member. I think you remember once before like this, right? You got good luck with that. A new era. Mr. MC1 says hi all. What up, Mr. MC1? Better off for the sake of this. DB crypto. Oh yes, the cat for the win there. Oh, can't go over that. It's all right. Do you think the Epstein files will be released before the Oscars? When the heck are the Oscars? Oh God, we gotta find it. When are the Oscars? Are March 2nd. Please let the Epstein files be released before the Oscars. I want people to go, oh, VeVeVerse live tomorrow for all big day. I hope so, man. I hope so. I'm very excited. I'm very excited to see what people can do on that VeVe platform. We shall see. Anyway, there's March 2nd. We have any other news today? We do, but let's go over some things over here. Pokemon Day. I wonder who Mr. MC1's favorite Pokemon would be. He likes connecting with people. So maybe a psychic type Pokemon, because they can connect with people mentally. Maybe not like a Drowsy or a Hypno. I don't think he would be like an Abracadabra Alakazam. Gerafig, maybe. Gerafig's really cool. They walk on 4 legs, though. I don't know how Mr. MC1 would feel walking on 4 legs. He's a bipedal. So let's try to think of other, maybe not an unknown. Unknown do connect really well, though. I'm trying to think what Mr. MC1 would be as a Pokemon, or what Pokemon he would have. Planet Vampire says Trump should read celebrity names on the list. Bro, that would be nuts. Mr. MC1's going to chat GPT psychic Pokemon. Very friendly. It could be psychic, but I'm trying to think of Pokemon that people maybe I would say normal because people love normal Pokemon, but he's not normal. He's awesome, and again, wicked smart. So yeah, ChatGPT. That I would say Gerafig because that's the first thing that comes to mind right now. But maybe Mr. Mime. Yeah, Gardevoir's cool. Gardevoir's more like, well, I guess Mr. MC1's pretty thin. Yeah, because Gardevoir is kind of sleek. Gardevoir's like a powerhouse, though. But Mr. MC1 is more like friendly and is not gonna take you out in one attack. Yeah, Mr. Mime is really cool. But let's think of others. Mewtwo is too like OP, but let's think later in the game. Maybe he could be Kirlia. Kirlia is not yet a Gardevoir, but still pretty awesome. Yeah, I feel like Mr. MC1 would not be a stage 1 Pokemon. He'd probably be stage 2, maybe stage 3. I guess if he were the cards, he could be like a dark hip. No, not really dark. The dark Alakazam. Dude, those artworks were so amazing. Which Pokemon thought was the best party? Well, if we're talking about parties, I'm thinking like Pinkie Pie. Like if you were a My Little Pony, you would be Pinkie Pie because she's got a party cannon. Party Pokemon. Honestly, a lot of the baby Pokemon, like you have Magby, you have Pikachu, you have Cleffa, you have Igglybuff. They get down at parties, but they really more eat than anything because they're growing Pokemon. Trying to think of a party Pokemon. Golduck. Golduck is more of a ladies' man, though. We'll see. Haha, never mind. Oh, as soon as it turns to ponies, haha, never mind. Yeah, you totally. All right, so let me show you Pinkie Pie's party cannon. Hold on. Pinkie Pie party cannon. Yeah, all right. Action shot there. Action shot. Literally has like confetti deep inside the cannon. Anyway, we'll figure that out another part. But we've been going for 2 hours. So everybody, please comment, like, and subscribe. Comments are good for the YouTube algorithm. My throat hurts. Everything hurts. My back hurts. Everyone say bye-bye to Daffy. Bye-bye, Daffy. Be my bad boy, be my man, be my weekend lover, but you'll be my friend. Won't you